nothing ever wants to really go well. Actually, let's see something. Nothing? Okay. Here. There we go. Okay. Here. There we go. Okay. Okay. Now that where do I begin? Crackdown. Crackdown 3. Probably one of, if not the most complicated games right now happening from Xbox. More complicated than Scalebound right now, because the game was announced like back in 2014, like 2015 at most, right? But Crackdown has really been having some is now in a strange spot where the release date is really not helping them, and it doesn't help what the Xbox exec said to the on Twitter. And while I was watching Randall Thor's video on Crackdown 3, it makes me feel like this game might never actually come out. Like, it's just like plagued with just plagued with problems. And it sucks for the Xbox fans because they've been waiting for who knows how long for this game now, and it hasn't come out. So yeah. Now, I was planning on making this a video originally. I might still do that, but on a later date. But I really just want to talk about guess where the direction is going to be heading, because from what we've been hearing so far from Phil Spencer is that he doesn't think the game feels like Crackdown, and from what the Xbox executive is saying on Twitter is that Xbox gamers don't need Crackdown 3 coming in December or any time this year. So it sucks at the Xbox fans too, because they really don't. What else do they have to play besides Forza? That's my honest question. What else do they have to play besides Forza? Now, a lot of them can say they're going to be playing the multiplats, but that really doesn't give casuals the reason to own an Xbox or get one. Like, Xbox fanboys are saying that people should get an Xbox or anything like that, because you can buy a weaker platform or probably just as good platform like the PS4 Pro and play the multiplats there. There is that option. And I hate that the Xbox fanboys that I've been watching have been literally saying that there are games coming, but those are just going to be multiplats. We've seen already that what's coming for PlayStation, especially at the Tokyo Game Show, or at least that's what I think it was. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but now I also have another problem, and this is mostly coming from the fact back like I think it was last year where I've mostly was hearing like Crap Gamer or K Mega or any of those Xbox channels were saying that PlayStation shows their games way too early. Now, I'm gonna compare that. To what's happening now with Crackdown. Now, sure, you also have them. They did show State of Decay. They brought it out, and all those other games did come out. But the same is being said about PlayStation games. They may have showed them early, but they're coming out now, and they're really big. Maybe not all of them, like The Order or Knack, but they're coming, and they're here now, like Spider-Man, God of War. It's just become kind of, for me, just kind of hypocritical now that they're not criticizing Xbox for the problem that they're having with Crackdown. But they're so happy to criticize Sony for showing a trailer early. I mean, any information is better than no information, right? At least that's the way I think of it. But that could just be me. But I don't care. But Rand did say that he thinks that the game should just be canceled at this point if they're just going to be using the same excuses. Because he did point out that they did use that same excuse that the people don't need Crackdown 3 this year. That they used that same line back in 2016. And I could totally agree with Rand at this point. It's just, the game has just been in just kind of development hell. I mean, hell. Look at Scalebound, even though that was in development hell. At least they actually had the balls to cancel it and tell the people they canceled it. This one, I don't think. This one, they just haven't been having problems, and I feel like they're gonna have to cancel it if it gets pushed back again. Cause the release date they picked is just kind of shitty. Cause the Ubisoft game is coming out that same month. Anthem, fucking Days Gone, tons of games are coming out that month. But Microsoft doesn't really want to move the date, so it could be bad for the game unless they push it back again. Which at that point, I think if they push it back anymore, they could possibly risk having to just abandon the game completely. But yeah, that's my take on the game right now. And boy, Crackdown 3 has just been one heck of a shit show so far. And that's not also it. I don't think it's also helping that the actor or whatever his name is, Terry Crews or something, whatever. I don't know. The actor's been promoting the game, and it hasn't come out yet. So yeah, that's been my thoughts and opinions.